for stunt exclusive kind of vehicles. The Pisswazzer Dominator, the Redwood Gauntlet, the Burger Shot Stallion, and the Buffalo S, the Sprunk Buffalo. So those are the 4 vehicles I'm going to be comparing and contrasting, and I'm also going to be showing off like the speed and stuff of the new, just added in the game, Hijack Rustin. So we're going to go ahead and start. First of all, I think this is supposed to be the other way around. My bad. I placed the yellow Sprunk Buffalo here and the red one there. Basically, it's just kind of to show the way the colors work on them. You know, the yellow is, yeah, you guys get what I'm saying though. You know, which yeah, I kind of messed up somehow. I don't know where I messed up, but I did. So let me just put this one back here. Just kind of like out of OCD sort of thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and just. So this is the Buffalo S, the Sprunk Buffalo S, and as you guys can see, this thing looks really sick. Like it looks sick like it's none other. All right, you know, it's the normal Buffalo S with all, you know, 68 Sprunk decals, the essence of life, all that stuff. The inside is pretty much the exact same as the normal Buffalo. There's no, you know, custom colors or trim colors or anything like that. I can't remember the accents or anything like that. This one is currently colored at race yellow, and the rims, the stock rims, actually match the color that you paint, the primary color. So if you get if you keep your stock rims, like if you like stock rims like I do on certain cars, then basically your stock rims will stay the color, will become your primary color, and they'll follow after that, which is something I actually did not know, and I'm actually curious to find out if it works the same with the normal Buffalo S. So yeah, this thing also has a very, very decent pickup speed. You know, even though it's something like $512,000, if you just want it for like purely aesthetic looks and stuff, you know, it is a very, very beautiful car, in my opinion. You know, look at this baby. So that's pretty cool. I do want to do a test between this and the normal Buffalo, considering I can get I have the Sprunk Buffalo now. I already have it on my other user, and considering I can get the normal Buffalo and do a time trial test. So that's something I am very interested in doing in the future. But yeah, let's go ahead and just pull back over here. And yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like. Pretty much just looks like the normal Buffalo, which in my opinion is really cool. So yeah, something I like. Let me just go into first person here. So yeah, it's got, you know, it's got the whole, this thing right here. I can't not tail light. Yeah, tail light at the very end, you know, on the trunk. So if, you know, you want to take that out, kind of make it look more or less like a stock car, I guess you'd say, and have just these lights here, and just like, I don't know, maybe even this right here honestly doesn't even look too bad to me, honestly, but I guess, you know, to others it does. And you know, the headlights look very, very realistic. This thing looks very much like its real life Dodge Charger counterpart, which I very much like. You know, in real life, it's got the same options on the hood and all that as the normal one. Something I did online is I changed the hood and the roof, not the hood and the roof, the hood and then the roof. This is the roof, that's the hood, to be carbon, and I put a carbon wing that covered up most of the back on it, so that way it looked kind of like the whole. I had a carbon stripe going down the middle, as well as carbon bumpers, carbon carbon bumpers, carbon skirts, and some carbon wheels, which I very much like. So yeah, that was in story mode, not online. And yeah, and then this is what it looks like in all red, kind of to give you, you know, a color comparison of like what you can change and what you can't change. Like the mirrors stay that kind of orange color. You know, you can't, from what I know, you can't change the 68 color or anything like that. But yeah, but you know, the bumper colors change. You can, you know, have, basically it follows that whole thing, and yeah, that's something that I find quite nice about it. Jumping into the next vehicle is going to be the Burger Shot Stallion. Now, before I even get into this, this is honestly, this should be the most valued and like most expensive on this list, simply because the Stallion is a vehicle exclusive to returning players from GTA 5 online from the PS3 to the Xbox One, alright, so let me go ahead and just run this down for you guys. If you played GTA 5 online on the PS3 and you transferred to the Xbox One, PS4, or computer, or you played it on the PS or if you played it on the Xbox 360 and transferred to the PS4, Xbox One, or computer, or if you played on the PS4 or Xbox One and transferred to the computer, then basically you would be able to buy one of these just a normal stallion for around 68, for like 60, not even 68, 30 something thousand dollars, which was very, very nice. And the the stallion looked very amazing. Has the same exact customization as this thing, with of course the exception, I'm pretty sure on the stallion you can't have custom wheels that follow this. I think you have to use the iFruit app for that. Hopefully I'm wrong though. And yeah, as you guys can see, this thing is amazing looking on the outside. Let's get into the speed. It's got a pretty decent speed. It is a muscle car from what I remember. Yes, it is a muscle car, which does mean something that I like to do kind of like as a little derby thing. Is a few of my friends, they have some modded accounts on the PC, and basically, I just log it on my brother's PC. I'm not allowed to play it, like, because he's using it most of the time, but, if night he's not using it, and, I'll go on there and I'll play with them. And basically, we just have, like, derbies at the, I'll actually go ahead and just show you guys a little bit of what we do, just, as we're messing around. We go over here, right in this little area. Click it right there. He's my little brother, by the way. He's not my older brother, so he doesn't get too mad about it. He just, like, see me playing it, So we'll come here and we'll have like little races and whatnot on this little track here, and it's pretty good fun like that. Like we go mudding and all that stuff with these muscle cars like this, Pizwazzer Dominator and all sorts. Because yeah, they do just have easy mod menus to use, which in my opinion is really cool. My PC accounts, I have 2 of them. I did luckily buy the GTA 5 on disc, because otherwise, if I did get banned for modding, basically I have my it on disc, so I don't have to buy a whole new GTA 5, because I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. If you get banned, you have to buy a whole new GTA 5, play GTA 5 online if you modded on the PC. And same with on the console. If you didn't buy the disc version, I'm pretty sure if you mod on console, you have to actually buy a whole new GTA 5 for online. Otherwise, you're kind of without online for the rest of the time you play GTA 5. So yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and just take off. So I personally have never been banned though, which is something I really do like, and this is basically what we do all the time with these tracks, which obviously these cars can handle. They may not be 4x4s, which I'm actually going to show you guys they're not. Simple test to show you guys whether or not a vehicle is 4x4. Front wheels do not start spinning. Ooh, let's actually make so that the back wheels do not catch traction. Okay, I need to hit it at a different angle then. Okay, let's try it with these poles. It's over here. Really? What is up with this car not getting traction? Or getting... I don't understand what it is, because it doesn't want to spin its tires at all. There we go, that's how you can tell right here. As you guys can see, the front wheels are on the ground, but it's not going up because the front wheels aren't spinning. But yeah, so let's get back into the kind of what it looks like cosmetically. So let's go right here. Ooh, oh, thank God. I thought I was going to teleport on one of the vehicles. So this thing looks very nice. I'm actually going to get the other Burger Shot Stallion, because this one's kind of torn. So basically, if you're curious on what the color scheme does, on what the primary color, which I'm pretty sure is the only color you can put on this, does, well, it doesn't do much at all. In fact, if you don't get one of the upgrades, it actually doesn't do anything. It's actually just a complete waste of money, and that is the roll cage. So if you go in first person in this vehicle, you guys will see right here there's a roll cage installed. If you don't have this roll cage, I'm pretty sure you could take it off as one of the options. You no longer have a primary color. So the primary color on this one's red, the primary color on that one is race yellow. As you guys can see, the rims follow after it, and there's no way to change this yellow right here. It's very, very annoying in my opinion, but of course, what do you expect? It's supposed to be a stock car modeled vehicle. Next, we have the Redwood Dominator, Redwood Gauntlet, which is another vehicle I take to that track all the time. Which, again, it's got the off-road ability, and it's actually a lot faster than the normal Dominator in game. Even though it is a Dominator muscle car, it still just feels a lot faster than the normal Dominator. So we're gonna go ahead and teleport over there. I'll do it with the Buffalo S as well, simply because I did it with the other two. I do actually I don't really race with the Buffalo too much, considering for like two-door muscle cars, if I'm gonna do stock car racing and stuff like that. But yeah, this thing can handle this track as well. I mean, you guys can tell this thing's got the weight, it's got the drifting capabilities to do it. And even, ooh, right there I kind of drifted out a little bit, but when I did this with the trophy truck just could not handle this. It was like insanely difficult to do something like that. And wow, for some reason I'm having some real difficulties here. I have no idea. Like, I'm usually able to drift these tracks perfectly. Yeah. Like, oh crap. Okay, this is just definitely getting like showing off how I'm getting exposed here. Yeah, ooh boy. So, yeah, I don't know what it is, but something. And then of course just cut left there. You know, the sad thing is, this track is probably one of the best off-roading spots in GTA 5, and it's very rarely used. Like, I think what gave it its big break, air quotes big break, because it wasn't even that big, was the Liberator. And when the Liberator was released, this was one of the maps that Rockstar had created as a race, I think. Which, yeah, this thing is a pretty cool map to, race on. Again, me and my friends do it all the time. Of course, that is with PC modding, but we shouldn't get in too much trouble considering all the modding. There we go. There's my drift skills. All the modding we do is in invite-only sessions. Us only. We're not bothering anybody. So of course, we shouldn't get in the way too much of other people. But yeah, I mean, of course, I have modded myself in some money. Well, not myself, but my friends have modded me some money and stuff, so that way I can buy all the stuff in GTA 5 online. So yeah. Let's go ahead and just pull this here, and this one again is the same as the other one, race yellow, and then this is the red version of it. So yeah, as you guys can see, it does actually change a very, very decent amount of, what the Redwood Gauntlet looks like with and without it. So, that is kind of a reddish look for it, for the top part in the back area, which kind of looks a little bit weird. But of course, it is the same kind of red on this one, though. The redwood stripe from the red and the trunk blend with it because it is red. As you guys can see, you can just about see the change from and then of course that lime green stripes turn to black, and the bottom turns red as well, modeling after the primary color. And then same with that stripe here. The stripe would be lime green, but it turns into black. Because the primary color is red. And then yeah, that's pretty cool though, in my opinion. And the last vehicle, of course, is the Pizwazer Dominator, which is actually now the fastest muscle car in GTA 5 online, which very, very much intrigued me. I like that a lot. And this is another vehicle. Again, listen to the engine. I'm gonna compare these vehicles as well to their base counterparts, so you guys can see and hear the differences at the end of this. But yeah. So this is it right here. Let's take it to that little track area, just for fun, And I think, yeah, right here where I want to start it out. Oh crap! Don't. Oh wow! I assumed I was gonna land on that thing, but yeah, this one is another vehicle I just love to bring here because, the muscles, spinning tires, all that stuff is just very fun. And that right there is my specialty for this vehicle, and the Stallion. I do a lot on that, but ooh. Spun out right there. Usually what I do if I spin out is I just slam the gas right here and then back down, but of course, the Stallion is usually what I race in, and I can usually get pretty good with that one. But yeah. Oh crap, oh boy. Yeah, that's usually where I mess up. I usually go left, but I'm going right for some reason. Yeah. Then of course we cut here, you slam right there, and you're supposed to catch on right here. And then, drift your way over. Once you catch some traction, you gotta be good though, with this thing. Yeah. Oh, boy. Right there was a decent like mess up that I usually have. I usually have that a lot if I don't stop right there. Like I can't drift that corner for some reason. Yeah. All right, right here. Oh boys, slow it down. Let's get this drift a little bit perfectly, pretty much perfectly. That was a pretty much perfect drift. You can't even complain about it right there. And then that drift right there was good. Oh my gosh, these drifts though. Like, usually that would probably set me back a place, but still, you know, the chances are most people would mess up like that too. And then you go left right here. You take that one jump, which isn't too much. Slam it down right here. And basically, your vehicle kind of donuts by trying to catch traction, but still moving you. And yeah, you know, after a while taking this track, you're kind of a pro. You know, unlike me right there, I always mess up on that turn if I don't stop it. But of course, yeah, you know, you can easily get back into the race and then, you know, take a third, maybe 3 spots behind where you were, but still you catch up. Slipstreaming and all that stuff does very much work. Yeah, you just gotta learn to take the track. Alright, so now I'm still not done with these vehicles because I want to compare them to their normal counterparts. So basically, the Dominator to the Dominator, the Buffalo to the Buffalo, and the actually I can only do the Dominator and the Gauntlet because I'm not a returning player, so I don't have the Stallion, and the Buffalo S has been removed from the online category thing. So let's just go to placements and show you guys how to do this because a lot of people think that this is just like Rockstar allows me to do this. Like Rockstar has chosen me, specially selected and all that, but no, anybody can create these maps. A lot of YouTubers don't, but I very much try to. So we're gonna leave the rust in, and we're gonna leave those. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. But yeah, let's go ahead and just show you guys. So the Buffalo S should be in the sports category because it is a sports car, so it should be under sports. Let's go through the whole sports, and a lot of people say it's a muscle car because in real life the Dodge Charger is a muscle car, so I'll go ahead and show you guys that as well. But yeah, as you guys can see, not here at all. Spunk Buffalo. Okay, there's the Spunk Buffalo. The Buffalo S used to be here, and it's now not. Which really freaking sucks. However, I'm sure I have it on another map. So, if anything, I will show you guys that at the end, and then I'll do the Hijack Rustin, but of course, yeah. So, Muscle, no. Yes, Muscle, my bad. Dominator, S. We'll do Race Yellow, and then, of course, the red. Honestly, I don't think it matters, though, because y'all know what the customization on the Dominator is. I just like the color a little bit. But yeah. And then the Gauntlet, we'll do a Race Yellow Gauntlet. Hold up, we gotta get rid of the other Buffalo S. So we go Race Yellow Gauntlet, and then of course I want to get it in red too. Red. And then Race Yellow, or red, not Race Yellow, red. And then red. Alright, there we go. So we have the Dominator, the Gauntlet, and the... That's it, right? Yeah. Dominator, Gauntlet, Dominator, Gauntlet. Race Yellow, that, and then Race Yellow for that. I'll go ahead and just replace these colors for the heck of it, because it doesn't really matter. But yeah, what the secondary color on this car, actually, I'll get into that later, because it's a bit weird without having an LS custom shop. So yeah, so let's go to test now, and basically show you guys. You guys will see the difference, not on this track, but on the off-road portion, but basically, you'll see the entire difference 100%, because it is very easy to tell when you're doing off-road, as opposed to normal on-road. So let's teleport here. Invisibility on, invincibility not on, not invisibility. So we're gonna start off with the Mustang, aka the Dominator, and then the Dominator custom, or Dominator Pizwazo Dominator. So listen to the engine, look at the miles per hour. You could clearly hear the difference. The other one by now is probably about 120 miles an hour. But yeah. So once we hit that one stripe, let's see how much we have. Now once we hit that, oh crap. There we go. We are at 120. Alright. Let's jump into the off-road portion now and show you guys. Which, again, you know, being all real and being real 100%, it's a decently noticeable gap. And if you guys got into a stock car race or whatever, and you and your buddies are racing, you know, you would notice the difference because, you know, 2 seconds. Now, again, 2 seconds isn't much, but of course that could be the difference between a win and a loss. You know, it only takes 0.1 second to lose a race. So yeah. But as you guys can see here, you know, the handling is a lot different. Now that, honestly, probably was just human error. And I don't like having human error in my videos like that, so I'm going to try and bring that back a little bit. But yeah, basically, a bit of this is a human error, a bit of this is the muscle car itself. As you guys can see here, let's try and drift it again. Yeah, it doesn't really have the same kind of capabilities as the other one. Right there was human error as well, but again, you know, human error is something to expect, but it doesn't have the exact same drift capabilities. You know, you guys probably can't tell what I'm talking about because you guys aren't literally behind, you know, on the controller controlling it and seeing how difficult it is to control. However, if you do, and you guys go on this and you try, you guys will completely understand what it's like doing this. You know, right there, like, normally the Pizvazzer Dominator would have caught traction there, and I would have gone off. And right there, you would have lost about 2, maybe 3 if you were in first place positions, and you would have been back in either 3rd or 4th place. So yeah, that's, you know, something to note there. And again, that's where I always mess up. You guys saw on the previous ones, I always mess up there, but still. Yeah. You know, you can easily jump back into the race right here. So we're gonna hit that last drift that I messed up very badly on the first time. Right there, that's another thing right there, you mess up a little bit. See what I'm saying? But yeah. So let's just go ahead and I kinda wanna leave this one here. Actually no, I shouldn't. I should just bring it with me. Let's park it right here. So now let's get the Pizvazzer Dominator out. And I'll show you guys that one. So yeah, now I'll also get into like colors and what. Actually, I don't need to do that, honestly. I just prefer the way this one looks, actually. It's just like a whole thing of preference. Like, I prefer a red normal Ford Mustang, but you know, one with a livery, it kind of looks better in race yellow. Personal preference, all. Oh, dang. I love the feature of teleporting. That's one of the best things about these comparing videos. I can teleport around the map and make things a lot easier for you guys. So as you guys can see, this thing, listen to the engine. It takes that drift perfectly. Look at that, look at this, look at this. Nice. Okay, now that right there, human error. Okay, I'll admit it. Okay, I clipped right there, but the Mustang, when I clipped that, did not stop as easily as this one. The Mustang clipped it with its front wheel and then a little bit of the back wheel and went flying and then drifted through and, you know, kind of would have made you basically go in almost in last place. Now look at this, boom, right back on and right back into lap number, well, almost into lap number 2. So yeah, and then you guys take this drift, and right there, that's me right there making the drift a little bit. So yeah, and it's just really nice, you know, you could clearly tell. So yeah, you guys can clearly tell the difference between, you know, this and the other car. Sorry, I had to go silent there. Had a bit of an interruption. My bad. So yeah. So you guys can clearly hear, see, and tell the difference. Plus, the Pizvazzer Dominator just looks so much better. Like, you know, maybe you don't like liveries and you don't like the way it looks, but I personally love liveries and I love the way it looks. So, you know, you can clearly tell it there. Okay. So let's teleport back now. And I'll show you guys the difference between the Dominator, and then I'll get into the hijack rusting, because I'm sure a decent chunk of you probably aren't waiting for that. I mean, maybe not, but still. So yeah. Now, getting into the next one, no hate on the gauntlet itself. The gauntlet, really and truly, is just very, very good. You know, this thing is... Now, I picked this one because it just stands out a little bit, but... you know, it is a very, very nice muscle car in GTA 5 Online. You know, it was actually one of my first purchases in GTA 5 Online, and it got me a long way before I decided to upgrade to the Buffalo S, because when that came out and I just had the Buffalo S, I was like, I have to have this. Let me get it. Goodbye. You know. But yeah. So let's get right here. Let's just start up. So no hate on this one, you know. But even if you look at the shop and you can see the you know, engine upgrades, engine details and all that, you guys can see the custom variants are worth a lot more. Otherwise, Rockstar would have just had a livery purchase available, and you would have been able to spend $32,000 on a livery instead of spending something like $400,000 extra to get the livery. But you get a custom extra, you know, kind of car thing, like kind of like the in real life Dodge Charger Daytona, I believe it's what it's called, is, you know, they very much better than the RT, which is its kind of brother, I guess you'd say. So yeah, ooh boy, hop in the lamb, have a drag race. Oh boy, look at that. Oh dang, that was meant to land perfectly, but okay. Yeah, and I'm a pretty decent. I take this course pretty decently, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm very good with this course. You know, I can take this thing amazingly. So yeah. Alright, let's take this and just drift right there. Boom. That was amazing right there. But yeah, you know, again, it's a nice car, but I'm telling you guys, the other, its brother is going to be a lot better at it. Like, that right there, human error. Don't blame the car for that. That was human error. I clicked the ramp. And yeah, there was nothing I could do about that, even if I was in the other custom car. But still, look at that. Turning is a little bit difficult. Honestly, once you lose your control on this, you're kind of gone until you can get to a straightaway and basically gain it back, which is something I don't quite like, but of course, something I have to deal with considering the car. But yeah, then the last car, and then we'll get on to the Hijack Rustin, which is something you guys have been waiting for, clearly. If you're still here, you've obviously been waiting for the Hijack Rustin to come in to play. Let's jump into this now. Enemy, right here. There we are, and then we can just teleport here, and you guys have already seen this. I'll probably bring the Hijack here, you know, the Hijack Rustin here, simply because I've done it with all these other vehicles. It's a pretty cool area, you know. A lot of people have asked me to do just like a video dedicated to bringing some off-road vehicles here and showing which of them is better, which I'm going to be showing. I'm going to be doing something like that. And look at this. It takes that drift like a boss, turns right there, drifts right here amazingly. And GTA 5 is more or less not much of a drifting game. Ooh, a little bit of a spin out there. Not much of human error, more or less a little bit of the car there not catching some traction, but that's alright. If I had mudding wheels, which again, different story online, mudding wheels are always into play, and turbo is always in. So of course we do have the big, you know, extra traction boost because of turbo. Plus the cars are always fully upgraded and whatnot, but still. Even the base model is handling this pretty well. And yeah, oh boy. Oh dang, oh gosh, dang it. Well, still, look at this, that perfect traction right there made up for the little bit of a time I kind of would have lost, because I'm pretty sure everybody would miss that turn, but it kind of makes up, the traction makes up for a little bit of the time I would have lost during that little traction spin out. And yeah, as you guys are going to see, perfect drift again. And I don't lose too much speed either, because I turn right to go left sort of thing, like cars sort of thing. As you guys can see right there, so staying on that trail is kind of vital, but of course there is times where you can avoid it, and as you guys can see like that, like this muddy area is kind of where you want to stay. It's kind of the gold zone, and then right here, even if you have to stop to go here, it's still much, like 3 times better than going over that little thing, because you have a 75% chance, because 75 of hitting it, because 75% is covered up by the stop. So yeah, let's get into the Hijack Rustin now, because that's what you guys probably want. Let's go into it. There we are. Pull it up right here. And yeah, so this is the Hijack Rustin right here. This car is very similar to the Bravado Gauntlet, in the way that the rims follow the primary color. Now, this vehicle does have a secondary color. Now you're probably like, what's the secondary color? Well, if you get a roll cage installed, then that is the secondary color. But I do love this thing because it's got a nice modern interior. Sadly, it is very slow for its price. I mean, it's priced quite low, honestly, but it's still very, very, very slow. Well, I wouldn't say that slow, but like, it's a slow vehicle, considering the fact that in a drag race, and we've done drag races on the PC when I modded before, between this and the Elegy actually smoked this thing. Now, that was, of course, before the update was actually in by using mods, because this was in the files before the update was officially released. But basically, that's how they're updating this, because they didn't bring out a download. It was just tunables, because this was already in the game. They just basically made it available for purchase. So we just went through the mod menus, grabbed it in, and then did a race. So unless, of course, they upgraded the vehicle without an update, which honestly I don't understand is possible, this vehicle is still slower than the free Elegy. So yeah, let's just go ahead, and I kind of want to do this anyways. Bring it a little bit to the dirt track, and then, you know, just show you guys this thing, because honestly, it's kind of cool. Oh, it's not like the other hijack vehicle. It is a gas car. And wow, this thing is... Nope, it is not good. It loses traction immediately. But of course, it's not meant for off-road. Muscle cars kind of can do off-road. Alright, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you like it, share it if you like it. More.